everyone, it's me, James. I'd like to welcome you to another episode of the Philly sports scenes and events. So the Philadelphia Eagles has been playing really great football. 2 weeks ago, they beat the Washington Commanders, and I thought that was going to be tough for the Eagles because prior to that, they had been playing some easier teams, and also the Cowboys game, the Dallas Cowboys, they lost their quarterback, Dak Prescott. So that was another easier game for the Philadelphia Eagles. But comes to the Washington game, and I said that was a true test for the Eagles. See what they're made of. See if Jalen Hurts, it's the real deal. And then the Eagles beat the Washington Commanders, and then they move on to the past week. They were playing the LA Rams. And I thought because Eagles has been winning, and maybe they get a little bit lucky, and because the Rams has been playing good too. So, you know, this is more than a test to the Philadelphia Eagles because the Rams are not the Commanders. The Commanders, they were winning, but just like the Eagles, they were playing the easier teams to beat. So, comes to the Rams game. I thought the Eagles will probably lose this one. But the Eagles, the players are playing at such a high level. Like Jalen Hurts, the quarterback, I have noticed he's not holding on to the ball uh, for as long as he did prior to this game. He's trying to get rid of that ball as fast as possible, which is a good thing. And the players like receiver AJ Brown and especially Saquon Barkley, they're catching the ball and Saquon's running the ball, and it's just amazing. It was an awesome game because not only the Eagles beat the LA Rams, and then the game is just so amazing to watch. It's unlike the Eagles games I remember from last year or earlier this season. And you keep on thinking, oh, the Eagles are getting lucky, and they're doing this, they're doing that, they're catching the ball, they're running the ball, and maybe it's not gonna last. But in this game, that proved that the Eagles can do it, and it proved that Jalen Hurts is that quarterback that's able to get Eagles all these wins. I'm not talking about the Eagles wins, but winning the games. So the things are different now. Previously, it's kind of weird because I have noticed and always said that some good players, and they cannot flourish in Philadelphia. When they played for the Phillies teams, they're not playing good. Whether it's the Eagles, Phillies, or Sixers, they're not playing good here. But once they're traded or they move on to other cities and play for other teams, and you see them on TV and they're playing good. But in this year, in this case, things has reversed. For example, Saquon Barkley, he was a great college football player, and he was drafted in 2018 by the New York Giants. There were some good games he played in New York, but the Giants hasn't been a really good team for the past a few years. So Saquon wasn't playing that great there, and then Philadelphia Eagles got him. Now he's playing for the Eagles, and he's just that amazing, great player again, like he was in the college. And sometimes, it just it 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 takes a good combination like Jalen Hurts and Saquon and AJ Brown, all those players together are together, and then they click with each other, and the chemistry is right. So, there are other variables than what a player can do. In Sequan's case, maybe he couldn't do that because things weren't paired up right or connecting right in New York. But now he's here in Philadelphia and he's connecting with other players on the team, and he has a good relationship playing the ball with Jalen Hurts. And now he can show his true potential. It 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 was just an amazing game last Sunday. The Eagles against the Rams. That's all I can say. I mean, there was not a disappointing moment while I'm out there at the Miller Lite away game watch party. Everybody's cheering, and Saquon Barkley had 2 rush touchdowns, over 70 yards. I mean, like, that just wasn't something that I was expecting to see before the game started. So the first 70-yard rush touchdown that Saquon had, it was from the 30-yard line. And it was just amazing watching the runner, the player, run all the way down the field and score a touchdown. And then the second one was near the end of the game, near the 2-minute warning. Saquon Barkley had a 72-yard rush touchdown. And that was the second one he had in the game. He ran all the way down the field, and the crowd's cheering. And it was not disappointing because he wasn't tackled, he wasn't stopped. He just keep on running and running like Forrest Gump all the way to the end zone. It was just incredible. So the 72-yard touchdown that Saquon had in the fourth quarter, that breaks LeSean McCoy's single-game franchise rushing record. And Jalen Hurts is worth every penny that the Eagles paid him for. And that's how I feel, and that's what I think. And that's all I have to say about the Philadelphia Eagles. And the situation for the Sixers. Joel Embiid, it's just, I mean, he might be a great basketball player, but he has really bad work ethics, and he thinks he can just do whatever he wants to do during the game, before the game, or not showing up for practice. And I don't know what is wrong with that dude. I mean, he's lucky enough that he is who he is. He's a superstar basketball player in the NBA. And he just take advantage of his position and almost kind of like abusing the position he's in. He doesn't show up for practice or show up for practice late. And then it seems like he's not interested in playing basketball, and he's always have some, act like he's injured and he can't play the ball or whatever. I think now at this point, the other players on the team, they don't like him and they want to see him show some improvement. And he's not taking the criticism too good. Instead of just trying to make a change within himself, but he's fighting what the other players and what fans has to say about him. So it is not good for the Sixers, and maybe during the season, the Sixers will trade him to another team, and just to get rid of the problem. Uh, so that's pretty much all about what's going on in the with the sports in Philadelphia the past week. And now I'm gonna get right to the events that are surrounding the Philly sports scene. So as you guys know, I go to a lot of events other than the games. Uh, all the sports teams and its sponsors, they do a lot of events outside of the game. Sometimes they'll bring the sports players out there, cheerleaders, or the team mascot, and a lot of times they give away autographed merchandise or tickets to the games. And I love those events. So the first one, it's on Tuesday, November 19th. This is an exclusive Philadelphia Eagles watch releasing party at the J. Roberts Jewelers in Marlton, New Jersey. And they're selling this watch at the jewelry store because it is considered not only a piece of sports memorabilia, but also it is a piece of very expensive jewelry. So I went to J. Roberts Jr. Did not really know what to expect, other than they say there's free food, hors d'oeuvres, and drinks, and you get to see the new Eagles watch. And when I got to the parking lot of J. Roberts Jeweler, I saw the huge Philadelphia Eagles trailers outside. So I thought maybe the Eagles was there, maybe they bought a swoop, or I don't know. Like I said, I didn't know what was going on, and I was all excited. But turns out the trailer was actually the kitchen. It was a mobile kitchen from uh, the caterer that they hired. So this way they can cook the food, and then the waitress brings the food inside on a tray and walks around, offer the hors d'oeuvres to the guests that attend this event. So let's talk about food. The food at this event, it was great. They had all kinds of football tailgate food, such as the Fleming burgers, and they had crab cakes, fried shrimps. That's all I can remember. There's a lot great hors d'oeuvre food, and I think they also had the lamb meat on a stick, barbecue uh, kebab. Uh, but I don't eat seafood and I don't eat lamb. So there's a lot of stuff I don't eat. So I just stick with the filet mignon burger. And it was all gourmet food. The food tastes great. They cook it right there. It's really fresh. Uh, the meat is really tender. And then they also had the lemon bar that they made for dessert. So the food was great, no doubt about it. And I took a picture with the chef. He said he does a lot uh, the Eagles tailgate parties, and that's why he has that big trailer decorated in Philadelphia Eagles theme. The chef was great. The staff was great. And let's talk about this watch now. So the jeweler showed me the watch, and a lot of people looking at the watch, but I don't think anybody bought one. It is a very, very nice watch. Like I say, the watch it's a piece of jewelry. And at this particular jewelers, they had a whole section dedicated to different brand of expensive watches. Some of them has the diamonds in there. So this Eagles watch, it's a piece of jewelry. It is the brand is the Britolin, and they tell you the model number is Britolin's B0142 NFL Philadelphia Eagles edition watch. And the watch, it's $10,000. That's a lot of money. And that's probably why a lot of people look at the watch, but not everybody bought one. Or nobody's buying one, should I say that. Uh, the staffs at the J. Robert Jewelers are really nice. There was no attitude. Everybody's really, just approaching the customers. They're not pushy. They're not even trying to sell the watch because I think they know the watch is very expensive, but they talk to people and they're not pressuring people to buy anything. So the staffs there were very nice. And I had a good time there. They had the bar there. They were serving beers and wine and soda, other drinks. Uh, Everything was good. I thought maybe for this promotion they will have some, from the watch company or the jeweler. Maybe there's some football or Eagles related giveaways, but they don't have anything else. So all in all, it was a great event. And then on Wednesday, November 20th, it was a big Eagles event. This one, it's the WIP radio, Birds at the Half. So now we're halfway through the NFL season. And the WIP radio, sports radio, they put together a big event at Chicken and Pete's in South Philly. It's an all-day broadcasting event. They talk about the state the Philadelphia Eagles is in, and they talk about so far, halfway through the season, what the Eagles has done and what the outlook is for the second half of the season. So that's the whole idea surrounding this event. And for the fans, from 6 to 8 p.m., they have, as usual, they have Swoop and Eagles cheerleaders and also Eagles player Lane Johnson and friends to do and also the DJs from the sports radio to do the celebrity bartending at Chickies and Pete's. So we went there and we got a table, and as you know, from Monday through Friday, at pretty much all Chicken Pete's, 4 to 6 p.m. they have the happy hour special. So as I always do, I get there no later or around 5:30 before the happy hour special ends. Order the pizzas, couple of pizzas, and half price pizza, half price wings, and also they have the half price shrimp cocktail. But I don't eat seafood, so I just got the pizzas and some wings, and then I sit there, eat the pizza and the wings before uh, the event. It's in full effect because once the event starts, I'm out there getting autographs. I'm trying to take picture with Swoop and the cheerleaders, and I'm moving around, so I eat real quick, and then Link Johnson showed up, and it was him, Link Johnson, and there were other current Eagles player there, Brendan Graham, and also Jordan Mailata. I couldn't think his name. That's why I paused it. Jordan Mailata was there too. So three of them was behind the bar, uh, and there were tons and tons of fans there. There was a big crowd. People was reaching over other people trying to get an autograph, on a picture, on a football, and other stuff. So there were so many people there trying to get autographs. So I don't even think that the players was able to bartending like they were intent to do, but that's okay. And this is an event also in conjunction. It's a charity event in conjunction with the Travis Manion Foundation, and that's a foundation, a charitable organization that they are helping wounded soldiers, warriors. The soldiers, American soldiers, get injured, or even die in the wars, and then they help the wounded warriors' families and kids. So it's a great nationwide organization, Travis Manion Foundation, and they had a table set up there. They were uh, collecting donation, so you can donate whatever amount you want, and then you can grab some of the free stuff that's on the table. Uh, Also, they were doing selling the 50/50 tickets, and you know what? I don't I think they're selling, because I remember another event in the past. Not only they were selling 50/50 tickets, they were also selling raffle tickets. So I think they did both. But I bought raffle tickets. It was like one for $3, three for five, or no, one for three. Was it one for $5, three for 10, and 10 for 20? So I bought 10 tickets for $20. Uh, I did not win anything, but it's hard because there were a lot of fans there. Uh, so when they did the drawing, my friend Kenny, the Eagles Libra, he actually won something, but it was funny because he bought about $60 worth of tickets, and then he got an autographed Eagles mini helmet. So his friend told him that you bought it. It was really funny, but it's good. It's always good to win. So congratulations to Kenny. He won the Eagles autographed mini helmet, and Swoop was there. We took a picture with the Swoop and the cheerleaders. Later on, the crowd died down. And you can just literally approach the bar and get an autograph from Lane Johnson or Jordan Mailata. It was easy later on, but earlier there were just too many people, and it's hard to get an autograph. So I got what I need. The things I need to be signed by the players, and I really enjoyed the event. It's always fun at Chicken Pete's. The food is great, and when they do whether it's Eagles pep rally or some other special event, they do it right. That's a perfect place for the Philadelphia sports, and that's why uh, their slogan is "Go where the players go." Chicken Pete, South Philly. Uh, Let me show you some of the things I got. Link Johnson autograph. Another one with Link Johnson autographed picture. And this is a nice picture of Jordan Mailata in the Eagles Kelly Green jersey. I got Jordan to autograph this for me. Oh yeah, check this out. I got a couple more pictures signed by Brandon Graham. This is the new Kelly Green jersey that Brandon Graham is in. So I got this Travis Manion Foundation T-shirt. I love this T-shirt. 9/11 Heroes Run. There's an American flag and the military stuff on it. It's a really, really cool T-shirt. Travis Minion wristband. A great hat. I noticed this is an Under Armour hat, and it says the hat alone because it's a name brand, $30. So I made a small donation, and I was able to get all this stuff for free. Some magnets for the refrigerator. That's pretty much all the stuff I got from this WIP radio Birds at the Half event at Chicken Pete's in South Philly. So now we're going to move on. There are just so many events right now. But last week there were some events, but a couple weeks prior to that it slowed down. But now there are a lot of events again because the holiday shopping season and Thanksgiving and Christmas, they're trying to get people out there shopping, buying things, and doing stuff. So there are a lot, it's the holidays, Christmas tree lighting. There are just a lot of events. So on Saturday, November 23rd, uh, it was the Formula One car race in Las Vegas. But here, there's an automotive storage club. It's called the Cannonball. So Cannonball Club had the Formula One race watch party at the Rivers Casino Sportsbook in Philadelphia. So what they did was they rent out the whole sportsbook. So actually, the Formula One race started in Las Vegas at 10 p.m. and 1 a.m. here. So the Cannonball Club rented out most of the sportsbook area at the Rivers Casino, and then you do have to pre-register for this event online. It is free to register, and it's open bar. Usually the drinks are really expensive at the casino bars, but it's open bar. You can drink whatever you want. And then they were offering food. They had such big buffet set up, and I love buffalo wings. So they had the chicken wings, and you can choose whether you want the barbecue sauce or buffalo sauce. I put a whole lot hot sauce on my wings. So they had wings, and then they had cheesesteak egg rolls. Also those potato puff hors d'oeuvres. And then they had this pizza. It's from Mortoranos. He's a famous Philadelphia chef. I have a hard time to say his name, but I'm gonna try again. Mortoranos. So he has restaurants at different places, mostly casinos. I remember there was one at Harris Resort in Atlantic City. And then I believe he also has a restaurant in Paris, Las Vegas. So he's one of those famous chef that has restaurants at different places. In his case, mostly casinos. And his restaurants are kind of unique because the dining room area is designed both for dining and also dinner dancing. So he always have a small dance floor with lights and stuff set up. It's just kind of neat. And and he has a restaurant and a pizzeria in the Rivers Casino. And the pizza is really expensive. A whole pie, it's about $50. There are those party pizza, like a square pizza. So they had all those, they had the pepperoni, and the only thing they make is pepperoni and just cheese pizza. So they had both there. And they were expensive pizzas. That's why I say a whole lot about it, so you know what it is. Pizza was great. I ate a lot of pizza, ate a lot of wings, and then enjoyed the the others other fans, Formula One fans that was at this event. There were a lot of people there. Some of them are Cannonball Club's members. Some of them, like me, I just registered for the event, and the race didn't start until 1 p.m. But the good thing is the car race is quick. It only lasts for about an hour and a half. So at 2:30, it was all done. But it was fun, watch the Formula One kart race at the casino sports book on two big screens. Uh, it's just like the NASCAR race. It was a lot of fun, and it was a great event. I noticed everybody ate at the beginning of the party, and then people stopped eating, and then right around 2 p.m. when they getting ready to put the food away and stuff, and then 1:30 a.m. Because they put everything away at 2, then people start to eat again. So it was just a lot of food and great drinks. It was a great event, and uh, yeah, they then I was also expecting since they did this whole big party, and I thought they would have some car race related stuff to give away, uh, but there just wasn't any. But I can't complain because you go there and to watch the car race, and then they had the food and drinks there, and that's all I can expect. So uh, on Sunday, November 24th, Sunday game day, Eagles is playing the LA Rams, and it's a away game. So I always go to the Miller Lite away game watch party, and this one takes place at this restaurant. It's called the Chicken or the Eggs. And this one, it's not far. Good thing, thank God, it's not far from where I live, because it's too far away. I wouldn't go. This one, it's in Marlton, New Jersey, right nearby Chicken and Pete's, where I go for the Eagles radio show and meet the players every Monday night. On Route 70, right nearby Chicken and Pete's. And the name of this place is kind of weird, the Chicken or the Eggs. And I have never been to there before, but it was an experience. Other than this place, it's big. It has a lot room for dining, and it had a separate room. All this just a bar, a big rectangular shaped bar. The place is very spacious. They have lots of room, and TVs hanging in the middle, around in the middle of the bar and on the walls everywhere. No oversized giant screen TV, but they got big screen TVs hanging all over the walls. So there's no problem. Like if you sit anywhere in their dining room at the bar, there's no problem of watching anything uh, on the TV set there. And I guess they're really into their theme, chicken and eggs, because as soon as you uh, get near the front door of the restaurant, you'll see there's a big statue of a chicken, a big chicken, and then there are eggs surrounding it. And then on their walls, there's a lot of cartoons, uh, pictures or wallpaper, a lot of cartoons of chicken and eggs. Inside the restaurant, not so much of it, but when you enter it, there's the wallpaper, it's cartoonish, and also on the outside, which I don't believe I made the video of it because it's too cold outside, but they have outside area, and there were pictures of chicken and eggs. So the Miller Lite away game watch party, I love it because uh, the Eagles mascot Swoop and the Eagles cheerleaders are always there, and also they bring out Eagles alumni player. Uh, Lately, it has been two players, uh, Eagles former punter Sean Ladata, and also former Eagles player, Eagles great Mike Mumula. So lately, it has been those two Eagles players that shows up for the Miller Lite away game watch party. And also they do raffle drawing at halftime. You get a raffle ticket, and then you can win a lot great Eagles merchandise. This time they had about 3 autographed Eagles players jersey, including one was autographed by Jalen Hurts, and they also had 3 mini helmets. And I have no luck, so once again, I did not win anything, but it was still fun for me to go there, meet the Eagles cheerleaders, take a picture with Swoop, and also meet the former Eagles players and get some autographs and pictures, and then watch the game. That's the official Eagles away game watch party. So now let me show you what I gathered from this event. Miller Lite and Bud Light, they're big sponsors of the NFL and Philadelphia Eagles. So at this event, they usually do have some stuff that they hand out for free other than the things that you can win with the raffle drawing. So at this event, they had this Miller Lite, Miller Lite, Miller Lite bottle cap, bottle opener. Like I have never. This is a new item. I have never seen this before. Other stuff like this headband I wore on my show last week. This stuff they give away a couple of times this year for the first couple of the away game watch party. That's what they have. But look, this is awesome. It's a Miller Lite bottle cap, but there's also an bottle opener and has two magnets, so you can stick the thing right onto your refrigerator when you're not using it. So I really like this item they had to give away at the away game watch party. I got I also got a bunch of autographed pictures. Mike Mamula, Sean Ladata, a great punter for the Philadelphia Eagles. And some pictures from the Eagles cheerleaders. And as usual, I always bring this Eagles cheerleaders poster, which I got earlier in the season at the Eagles pep rally at Chicken Pete's, and that was like the only place you can get this. And then they must not have any more of it. And then each time I meet a new Eagles cheerleader, I would have them to sign this poster for me. So that was a lot exciting events for the past week. The Eagles away game watch party and F1 race watch party, and also the Eagles watch releasing party. There were just a lot of parties, and they were all great. Some of them have free food, free drinks. So you go out there. You don't need to worry about paying a high price with the inflation now. You know, the restaurant, everything's expensive. You know, they charge you like $10 for a cocktail. Meanwhile, I can get a order of crab fries for like about 7.50, right? So I rather eat than spend $10 on the drink. Uh, it's just ridiculous, you know, the prices the restaurants charge for things now. $13 for a cheesesteak. Uh, so free food and free drinks is always good. And now I'm gonna tell you more events that are coming up in our upcoming events section. So as you know, every Monday it's the Brandon Graham Show at the Chicken Pete's in South Philly, followed by the Players Lounge, and they always feature a current Eagles player. Uh, they're both radio shows on WIP Radio Live, and then also Monday nights at Chicken Pete's in Marlton, New Jersey. It's the All Pro Philly Show. It's another radio show, and they feature each week. They feature a current Eagles player. Uh, there was no mention of the show in in this episode of my YouTube show. It is because last week it's the only week, and it's the first time this year that they didn't have a player. Sometimes it's tough, you know. They can't get a player there, and it will be no special guest and no player. Uh, and also every Monday night, it's the WBCB's Monday Night Kickoff. This show, it takes place at the Great American Pub in Conshohocken every Monday night. And then every Tuesday night, is the WBCB's Pro Football Report. It's hosted by the voice of the Philadelphia Eagles, Merle Reese. And this show, they also feature and current or former Eagles player. And this show takes place at different chicken Pete's every Tuesday night. So you can look up for the information on WBCB's website. And then the Bud Light Thursday night kickoff. Uh, it's always 7 p.m. and they always give away Eagles tickets. So this is an event. You can look up for the information on WMMR 93.3 WMMR's radio station's website, and they go to a different bar every Thursday night, and they give away a pair of upcoming Eagles game tickets. But you have to win the raffle, and get the key, and to unlock a key box at the end of the event to win the tickets. It's a fun event. They also have T-shirt that they give away that Bud Light made for this event. So you might want to go look it up. And then for every home game, there's an Bud Light Eagles pep rally. It takes place at different restaurants and bars, and they bring out the Swoop and Eagles cheerleaders, things like that. And then for every away game, Eagles away game, there's the Miller Lite away game watch party. Takes place at different restaurants and places. I think there's some upcoming ones. It's going to be at Wicked Wolf, and then also another one down the Jersey Shore near Ocean City, New Jersey, which is a bit far away from here. But I love the Miller Lite away game watch party. That's where I go. And then the Sixers Bart Network. They started the Sixers game watch party again, and that's one of the party I really like because the Sixers brings out their street team, which is their version of the cheerleaders. They dance, and then they bring out their drummers, and they give away tickets. You can win by the participating like in a limbo contest or raffle on site. They usually have like about 5 or 6 pairs of tickets to give away. So there's a good chance that somebody will win a pair of tickets because more than one pair. And the drum line's always exciting. Drums nice and loud. They march through the restaurant if the place is big enough, and they do the t-shirt tossing so you can get the free Sixers t-shirt. They always have a DJ out there too, the Sixers DJ. They play the music. It's just like they do it at the, the sports arena at the Wells Fargo Center during the Sixers game. So, I love that event. And also the radio station 97.5, The Fanatic. They started their Sixers pregame party too, and takes place at the different restaurants and bars. So, those events are good. I remember last year, not only you can win tickets at the end, and also they have a lot, both radio station or the stuff from the Sixers. They have a lot Sixers related merchandise giveaway, whether it's a T-shirt, a rally towel. They have a lot of stuff, or things from Corona beer. Corona is a big sponsor of this Philadelphia Sixers. So, I have gotten a bucket Corona and Sixers bucket hats and stuff like that in the past. So those are the events that are surrounding the Philly sports in the past week. And next week, there are going to be more events because now we're going to the holiday season, and the sports teams and the merchants, they want to get people out there. Uh, to participate in different events and spending money. So it's a very exciting time of the year, and Philadelphia is playing at a such high level, and they're beating all these teams. And hopefully, this week, right, the upcoming game, and they'll beat the Baltimore Ravens. Ravens is another team that's pretty tough to beat, but I think I'm pretty sure the Eagles got what it takes because now I know they have proved themselves that they can do it, and they are an legitimate Super Bowl contender. So let's go Eagles. That's all for this week. And let me give you guys one. Eagles. Eagles. Let's go Birds.